Assalamu alaikum, everyone. The Quran is recited throughout the Muslim world. We have international Musabaka al-Quran competitions, beautiful recitations during Ramadan, Surah Yasin gatherings on Friday nights, and verses recited for loved ones who have passed away. Muslims cherish the Quran deeply. Therefore, it cannot be said that the Ummah has abandoned the Quran completely.
Yet a painful question remains. Why are Muslims today among the most exploited, oppressed, and economically dependent people in the world? From the wars in the Middle East to the suffering in Gaza and Sudan, the Muslim world continues to face immense hardship despite its strong attachment to the Quran.
Perhaps the problem is not that Muslims do not read the Quran, but that many read it mainly as a culture rather than as a civilizational guide. The Quran is often recited for blessings, protection, and rewards, but far fewer Muslims deeply reflect upon its meanings and systems. Allah Almighty asks in the Quran, do they not reflect upon the Quran? Surah Al-Nisa 482. Thus, when the Quran says Allah permitted al-bay but prohibit riba, 275, why are Muslims focused only on halal and Sharia compliance? Many rarely ask, what exactly is al-bay? Why did Allah contrast al-bay with riba? What kind of economic civilization does al-bay create? Why is riba so destructive that Allah declared war against it? How does al-bay protect society from exploitation and concentration of wealth? Instead today, Muslims are often more familiar with the language of halal and Sharia compliance than with the Quranic vision of al-bayt, a vision centered on real trade, entrepreneurship, productive risk-taking, justice, and the circulation of wealth. The tragedy is not that Muslims recite the Quran less, but that the Quran is too rarely allowed to reshape how Muslims think about economics, wealth, and civilization itself. In short, Muslims recite the Quran but seldom reflect deeply upon its meanings. As a result, its message becomes blurred, easily leading Muslims away from acting upon its guidance to transform the world for the better. The tragedy of this unfortunate culture among Muslims today is the neglect of al-bay, which has left them behind in economic development and technological advancement. Trapped within the persistent marketing of Sharia-compliant narratives, al-bay has been reduced by Islamic finance to mere financialization, monetization, and debt dependency, opening the road to riba again. Thank you for listening. Wassalam.